Well, Sarah, how do you kind of approach this game when you can't really change your position on the table? What do you want to see?
We approach it like every other game. We've never come into a game talking about ladder positions or outcomes. We've gone into every game chasing improvement. And every home game that we play is an opportunity to play in front of our fans and make them proud of the way we play and the way we go about things. So tomorrow's no different.
You could have quite easily rested a bucket load this week, Sarah. Why not?
It's always hard resting in round 27. You sort of lose a bit of rhythm going into the finals, and we all understand it's a double-edged sword. They're going out to play a brutal game tomorrow, and anything can happen. But the plan's always been to build our game leading into the finals and manage our loads away from games and during training, and that plan won't change.
Did the chaos last night make you second guess that?
No, it is what it is. There's things that you can't control in this game, and there's things that you can. What we're worried about tomorrow is the things that we can control. There's a number of things that we want to see improvement in, and if we can do that, that'll give us a really good base to work from next week.
I know it's a week away and you've still got a game before that, but what are your first thoughts seeing no Jerome Hughes, no Ryan Papenhuyzen, no Nelson Solis at the moment?
Oh, you might not believe me, but it's the furthest thing from my mind right now. As I said, we've got training this afternoon to prepare for the Sharks. They've been consistently around the top 4 team over the last few years. It's always a brutal game against them, and that's going to give us a really good launch pad into a final series. But, again, we're playing in front of our home fans. We want to make them proud of our performance and just get better at what we need to get better at.
Did you lean on the players at all when you made the decision not to rest them? Like, did you get their feedback?
No, it's not a conversation. It's just there's a lot of talk about resting this year, which probably hasn't happened in the past because Penrith went and rested 16. But everyone else is just trying to build their game and get on with it. And it's not a conversation. If someone came to me and said they needed a rest, I'd listen to them. But they all want to play. They all love playing in front of their home fans. They love playing with each other. They love competing, and they get to do that again tomorrow night.
Do you have an update on Jacob Kiraz? How's he tracking?
Yeah, Kiraz and Harry Hayes are both doing really well. We're really hopeful they'll play a part in the final series, and they're ticking every box. Our medical department's been great with them as well, so it's tracking nicely.
How did you land on his replacement? Because I think you said the cup game would give you an insight. I think either scored or played pretty well. How did you land on it?
Yeah, they all played great, but Anari's just been really consistent for us all year. He's been one of our best trainers through the pre-season. Unfortunately got injured at the start of the year, but he's just really reliable. He does all the work ethic stuff that we love, and he's earned that opportunity.
Is there any update on Steve Crichton? He said he had a tight hip in the game against Penrith, and he only took 2 of the 5 conversions. How's he tracking?
Yeah, he's good. He's like most people this time of year. They've all got little niggles and things like that. The fact that he could get through the rest of the game was really good. We wanted to give him a little bit of a rest there at the end, but sort of circumstances didn't allow us to, and he's fine. He's got a bit of training in this week, and he's excited about it tomorrow as well.
How's Viliami after being in hospital last week?
He's full of energy. The guys that had to train against him this week were probably not that happy that he had 5 days to rejuvenate and get himself right. So, he's bouncing out of his skin, ready to play.
Not sure if you saw, but during the week, the Sharks have been preparing for this match by playing Bulldogs crowd noises at their training sessions. What does that say about the crowd that you have behind you?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, we love it. I think it's awesome for us to play in front of that crowd, and it's probably awesome for oppositions to come and get the atmosphere that our crowd brings. So, again, we're really looking forward to it. Crowd was a bit down last week on probably what it could have been for a few reasons, and hopefully we can get as many people there tomorrow to support the boys and give us a real good lift leading into a final series as well.
Cameron, you opened the year with, I think, 6 or 7 wins in a row. How do you sort of rate your form at the moment with your form back then?
Oh, probably better, to be honest. We're playing against a lot of top 8 opposition now. Some of the teams we're playing at the start of the year aren't in the top 8 at the moment, and while we were really consistent and started the year off doing a lot of things right, I think there's some signs in our game that we're doing a lot of things better right now.
I think the Sharks were part of that right earlier in the season. Was that the best defensive performance? You felt like you were missing quite a few trips, they had a lot of possession, they just couldn't crack it.
Yeah, that was a really good step forward for us that night down at Shark Park, and they threw a lot at us, and we had to scramble a lot of the time and save tries, and if we didn't do that, the scoreboard could have been a lot different. So we'll need to do the same thing tomorrow night.
I think out of that too, Reed Marnie was labelled a bro after that game. Was he expecting a target on his back this weekend?
I don't know. You might have to ask them, but what I do know that night is he competed really hard and didn't take a backward step. So I'm sure he'll do that tomorrow again.